Back on for Silent Hill F. I got a couple of flu shots earlier, and I may or may not have some other things going on this evening. Well, I do, but I do know, but I do. I just am not 100% sure on the timing, so can't promise how long I'll be on here or how how put together I'll be. I guess I'll say for it. But I've been overall enjoying this so far. There's been some tricky puzzles, but I guess I did choose to have the puzzles be set on quote unquote hard mode, so I can't complain about that too much.
あれは何？
There we go. Don't believe the fox's words. Stay away from the western room. Hinako is mine. Her fingers, her lips, every last drop of blood that can be squeezed from her is mine. I forbid anyone from laying so much as a finger on her. I shall say it until my throat is raw. Hinako is mine. Hmm.
あそこ空いてたっけ？
Don't trust him. Inari sculpture. Close quarters, okay. I'm gonna need that sword now. Nagitana. Naginata, an exquisitely crafted ornamental polearm that is extremely sturdy and is able to be used as a weapon.
来るな
Ooh, that was good.
これ大事なものだと思うけどすいま
The inscription on the polearm reads Ominokami Munemasa, also known as Inadama. Inadama is another word for Inazuma, meaning lightning. This likely refers to the unique pattern of the blade's steel.
お借りします
I feel like holding out for these Ima.
やっと着いたダメだ開かない咲子
Wait, that was an accident? Shit. Okay. I'm just switching to the smaller knife because I think it looks kind of weird running around holding that thing. Ooh, Hawk. Decreases focus charging time. That sounds good to me. Slap that on right now. Those are some especially old texts. February 15th. There can be no two ways about it. The family is indeed cursed, and I am the only one who knows the full story. I must tell the Master all I know, for if I do not, the curse will certainly befall me as well. May the gods have mercy on me. February 1st. Symptoms at onset are as follows: headache, fever, vertigo, chills, vomiting, diarrhea. At first I believed signs pointed to a seasonal cold. However, after prescribing medicine, symptoms did not improve. In fact, they worsened. The crimson spring gushing from the womb deep within is Vishimizu family.
これうちのこと？
Starting to think I might not want to be reading these books. February 8th. The patient's conditions are declining suddenly and rapidly. Symptoms are as follows: labored breathing, cognitive impairment, quadriplegia, involuntary movements. In addition to these, an even stranger symptom has arisen. The patient's facial features appear to be deforming. The patient's faces remain stuck in expressions of constant strain, their teeth bared, their eyes narrowed into a menacing glare.
Sakuko? Sakuko なの？どこ？
Research notes on Inmi Jugoroku. The wish to have one's romantic desires fulfilled is as old as humanity itself. Consequently, there have existed many arts by which people attempt to make such dreams come true. One such method was to employ a sorcerer, known as a Jugonshi, to perform an incantation written in the Inmi Jugoroku. After such spells were suspected of causing chaos and turmoil in the imperial court, their practice was expressly forbidden under the Yodo Code in the first year of the Timpyo Hoji era, 757 AD. However, these incantations were later adopted into the practice of Onmyodo, where their effects continue to be studied. According to multiple sources, powerful romantic spells that have been successfully cast are often accompanied by the scent of sandalwood. Well, here's where smell-o-vision will be handy for games. And for good or ill, I don't think we're quite there yet. Well, they've been lying all over the place so far, so I don't think it's that strange. Igarashi Sakuko, one of my friends. She's always got her head up in the clouds and is a little strange. She's constantly trying to worm her way out of paying me back the 500 yen I lent her that one time. Her father is the head priest of a Sensugi shrine in town. She seems to take great pride in donning the traditional Miko robes and selling charms during the New Year's celebrations. Sakuko is very in touch with her spiritual side. She seems to always have some god or apparition visiting her dreams, telling her about this or that. According to Sakuko, there's been quite the supernatural disturbance around Ebisugaoka. Something about an ancient god who's furious about having their followers stolen from them. Now they're out for revenge or whatnot. Mizu Hinako. Yeah, that's... I kind of forget that. That's I think more of a traditional thing is you put the last name first, so... Like, friends are calling her Hinako. It's the Shimizu family. Help! Okay, that was weird. It didn't that time. It was like, focus, broke there.
早く早く。
See you up there. Oh, okay. Looks like this thing has good durability. Can't quite tell. Like there's a shrine, is it not?
後で。
Okay. Stone orb. This seems to be made from the same material as the stone key that Foxmask had given me. Maybe it serves a similar purpose. Also, I just remembered that I have once again failed in continuing to play Silent Hill 4, because I started doing that years ago, fell off, started up again earlier this year, fell off, now I'm starting a separate game, which I doubt has any connection to it whatsoever, but I still feel kind of bad about that. Okay, crap. Well, I'm definitely glad I'm playing on story difficulty mode. Wait, how the heck do I get out of here?
な子私は一人ぼっち
ごめんごめんね
一人は嫌だな寂しい
Blessed Hand Mirror. When taking fatal damage from normal attacks, this mirror will break instead. Okay, so it's an extra life. Nice. Yeah, this has got to be like a glitch. Like, I have no bandages in my inventory, but I cannot replace the bandages that I had equipped with a new one. Whatever. Although, maybe I can offer a few things here. Yeah, I mean, not that I'm complaining, but the game's not really difficult enough so far for me to really need all of these materials, so I'm happy to just donate them. Yep, I would equip that between cutscene too. Sucker coat light infantry. Ooh, ugh.
どうして裏切り者一体何なの避けてごらん
Okay, well, turns out the answer is I can't.
裏切り者
目を閉じて。
どうして戦わなくちゃいけないの？
ここはな、きなこが来る場所じゃない。
I can only assume I don't want whatever that charge is up to charge up. Yeah. Say the same to you.
Yeah. どうしてあらがうの？避けてごらん。おとなしくしてない。いつまでも苦しいままだよ。
何を言ってるかわからないよ。
知ってるの？きなこが心から望んでここにいないこと。
怪我はないか？大丈夫だ。これしき大事だ。救急に律令のごとく行うがいい。
I don't know who to trust.
つきものの分際でここへ踏み入ろうとは愚かな。
今のは
君についてきた汚れだろう。もう失せた。安心していい。属性に生きる以上、汚れがつくことは仕方がない。払えばいいだけのことだ。行こう。この先は神聖な領域だ。私も君も汚れは持ち込めない。ここで汚れを落とす。
Waiter.
さあ君も。
はい。
Gotta wash your hands.
大丈夫。ただの水だよ。
ひなこ、おい、しっかりしろ。
ドジだね。あんた階段から落ちたんだよ。
腕どうした？
あれ、引っ掛けて破いちゃったのかな。
特にあざはないみたいだな。痛むところはないか？
うん、大丈夫。それはよかった。
どうした？
行こう。時間を無駄にした。
よし、行こ
私をちゃんと守ってよ。私ひな子みたいに強くないんだから。
う。分かってる。俺から離れるな。
うん。
目指すは俺の家だ。裏道から山を越え県道に出よう。俺が先頭を行く。相棒はしんがり棒。
分かった。
私は柊君の後ろにいるね。真ん中なら安心だし。
しんがりは引き受けた。
Rinko is earnest and works really hard, but she also tends to get a little too caught up in her own ways of seeing things. Once she's come to a conclusion in her head, it can be like pulling teeth to convince her otherwise. Although we are the best of friends now, we've had 2 or 3 huge fights in the past that ended with us not speaking to each other for weeks and weeks. I'm sure we'll end up fighting again in the future, but even if we do, I know we'll be able to make up again. Back to my pipes. Oh wow, I gotta take this. Ooh. Southwest it is. Although I don't have a compass, so I guess I'll just kind of eyeball it. Hey, guys.
ひなここっちだ大丈夫か相棒化け物につけられてないか
問題ない。
柊君っていつまでひな子のこと相棒って呼ぶの？相棒なんて呼び方小学生の男子みたい。
相棒は相棒さ俺は相棒を女扱いしてない
そうだな。された覚えもない。
立ち話は終わりだ行くぞ
Well, that's a good way to confirm, but I'm headed in the right direction now and then.相棒妙な化け物が増えてる気がしないか
お前の宇宙戦争だって妙な宇宙人がどんどん増えてっただろうが。
ひな子って柊君と話すときは男の子みたいな喋り方だよね。
昔の癖が今も抜けないからかな。
俺たちは幼い頃からの付き合いだからな
ふーんだから男女の関係にはならなかったってわけ。
今はそんな話をしてる時じゃないぞ行こう
A moving scarecrow, or at least a monster that pretends to be a scarecrow. It's dressed in old clothes and looks like a crucified corpse from far away. Contrary to its name, it scares off kids more than crows. A monster that possesses sharp blades for legs. Did someone sever both of its legs and replace them with such disturbing things that it couldn't go anywhere? Or was this creature brought into existence just so it could end up like this? A bizarre monster that looks like a bunch of celluloid dolls intertwined. Each of these dolls was most likely some child's best friend. To think that it would appear like this in my nightmare. Formidable foes that must be bosses. A monster in the form of a Miko or Shrine Maiden. It sounds just like Sakuko. It swings around a spiked mace and chain. With each swing, the crisp chime of a bell rings out. Is this actually Sakuko? Or is this just a monster pretending to be her? Space Wars wasn't just about fighting evil with laser guns, though. We'd pretend to analyze the enemy by drawing alien sketches. During PE, we'd say that class was a training camp for the Space Army. I think we played with dolls, too. Right, I think that's when we were training in first aid in order to assist the injured. I walk this path every time I go to Rinko's, but to be honest, to this day I'm still scared that I might get lost. I mean, I've been told that I should probably just ask an adult for directions if I get lost, but then I remember that one time when I walked on the footpath to the rice fields for fun and got smacked by an old farmer all of a sudden. The trauma from that experience made me scared of adults, back then, and even to this day. How often am I going to find these emo, though? Ah, what the heck. Owl. Decreases sanity consumption while using focus. Well, that could be even better. Oh, it's an Omamori. Okay. Real men drink Otori beer.
Aibo, こっちだ。
This in the slightest.
やだ、気持ち悪い。
あいつらまさかあの気持ち悪いので街を飲み込む気なのか。
化け物が多すぎる。
迂回しよう。街を突っ切るのは危険すぎる。
私たちの千鶴や、どうしてこんな。
中学校の方へ向かってそこから山道を登ろう。だいぶ遠回りになるが街は避けられる。よし、行こう。
This is the middle school that I attended. It was built when the town was financially well off during the dam construction, so the beautiful facilities are at odds with the rest of the dull buildings in town. I think I met Ringo during my first year here. I remember her surprise when she heard that I called Shu partner. This is teen girl drama taken to the absolute extremes. I see ya. I see ya. Kind of hard to tell which of any of these doors I can open. Okay. Son, you better read this and get it through your thick head. Let me take you back to something that happened during the war. One day, some high and mighty military police from out of town got pissed drunk and decided to kick over a statue of Inari-sama, even spat on it. The next morning, all those policemen were found dead in the waterway, their corpses bloated and heavy as hell. They got carted off to the medical examiner's office so the coroner could take a look. You know that place a few minutes from us? I was one of the people who helped carry the bodies and wash them, so I saw everything with my own two eyes. When that doctor put his knife to their bellies and opened them up, a whole swamp of stomach-churning gunk came pouring out. And I don't mean from their guts either. from neck to navel, hell, even right up their asses. Those bodies were stuffed full of decomposing rats, birds, frogs, snakes, you name it. And that look of frozen terror on their faces. I'll never forget that. Anyway, moral of the story is that you better not ever disrespect an Arisama in any way, even if you're drunk.
武器が壊れそうだ。
A new imported candy that has been increasing in popularity, a rare treat for local children. Oh, this one looks a little stronger.
念のため持っていこう。
今何かが飛んでったぞ。
シュウ君、一緒に逃げよう。二人はどこに？
Oh dear.
Hinako, こっち！
Go back to Last of Us Part 2 where you belong. Particularly suspicious monster that walks around on all fours. The greedily staring eyes, the greasy palms, the disgusting way it all acts chummy with me. All of it is completely repulsive. What's more, it never even bothers with guys. Typical. That's a lot to draw from one interaction, but I'm sure there'll be more to come. Kitchen knife. A light knife for slicing meat and fish that is easy to use. It's frail, so I'll need to handle it with care. Sake of variety. There it is, the radio chatter. Step back, girls. This calls for a real Showa man. The hot-blooded baseball samurai steps up to the plate. Ugh. face, 2 faces, 3 faces, 4, a monster with a thronging mass of faces. I'm not familiar with any of the faces, yet they seem to know me. It spouts repulsive things one after the other, violating the peace and quiet of wherever it goes.
Hinako ほっといて。もう手遅れなの。どうしようもない。このままじゃ何の役にも。
今は俺もわからないんだ。苦しんで
今Here we go. Cool.
シュウ君、嘘ついてるよね。
知らねえよ。
騙せてると思う？ひなこを。
ひなこ、遅かったな。心配したぜ。
心配してなかったよ。相棒なら絶対に大丈夫って言ってた。そうか。ありがとう。
Can I save recent gameplay and stream at the same time? Because let's find out. Too far into this. I just want to run away from this, so that's all the same. Can I pray him away? Nope. Cannot rest while enemies are nearby. So maybe I can wait him out. Yes, okay. Well, I am actually going to move on to a couple of other things for the evening, but so far so good. I was skeptical earlier about how much this would actually feel like a Silent Hill game, and it does definitely take some serious deviations from traditional entries to the series that I'm starting to see some of those same themes, both in the terms of gameplay and the narrative, which is making me like it more, even though I'm sort of a latecomer to that series. I respect and value its place in the Silent Hill survival horror SH canon, even though Konami has not been doing fantastic these days for a lot of reasons. So I'm gonna continue, and until next time, stay spooky.